Cool.
It's not working.
No, it's not coming in.
So exit was a bit wonky. I think you wanted to try and probably... No, that wasn't too bad, Victor. Yeah, you just straighten back instead of... See how where our torsos are?
Yeah.
So you want to try and straighten along the same line as Nellie.
Yeah.
But what happened, you straightened along this way, so you caught all that wind along the back of the legs.
Oh, yeah.
Just here. And because you caught that, that's what pushed you down in this direction.
Okay.
So you'll see, yeah, it's caused that little bit of a flop. Good work getting off early. I think what's happened, yeah, you've kind of done the same a little bit there, Nellie. You hopped off really good in the beginning, but then the legs, see how they went right back? So now my torso would be on, like, say, this angle, and yours would be on, like, this angle. And that's what's pushing you back. So as much as you can, try not to push or arch with the legs when we're on exits like this. Just try to keep neutral and just keep that torso in line. So with the leader. So I'm just, when I'm getting off, I'm just looking at that and looking at the hips and the shoulders. And then if I need to have that neutrally in, I might like let the torso go so the shoulders go so I sink down, rather than trying to push the hips up to match it. It's just changing that orientation a little bit. So good work once you got off, and then coming back, let's see you're pinning it. Let's see the exit real quick for Ollie. Easy, yep. Cool, yeah, that wasn't too bad. So see how you went bend straight in the legs straight away and the arms are wide? As much as you can, as soon as you get off and you feel you're like, okay, yeah, I'm matching the same pitch and angle, straighten the legs, and that's going to shoot you up and over this direction. Even if you need to put the arms down a little bit as well to here, so you're kind of pushing on them, and that's going to pop you up and over as well. And that way you just won't feel like you're that little bit behind. Oh no, you're in front there. No, you're a bit behind. Yeah, it's just closing the legs, and that'll really shoot you forward.
Yeah.
There we go. Now you're on. So everyone's in slot there. Good. Start to go vertical. Yeah, I can see what you mean there, Nellie. So
I don't think I'm getting all the way vertical.
No, you're definitely going all the way vertical.
It doesn't feel right somehow.
Yep. So you're almost going that much vertical that you go on the belly. So it's just, I can see the part that feels uncomfortable, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Good, good, good. Now.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit, you
Yeah.
don't know where yet. So even because your natural head down position is kind of like Pizza Man.
Yeah.
So when you feel this part, try as much as you can to try and keep your arms forward a little bit and just go into Daffy. Really fly with your legs rather than thinking about flying with your arms.
Okay.
Because once you're here on level, then you're good again, but it just feels like, looks as though it feels like it's just not comfortable.
Yeah, I still didn't feel right, and I couldn't figure out why.
Yeah. Let's see what Victor was doing on the side. Did it feel slow for you, Victor, when we went head down?
No, well, I tend to like either go super fast or maxed out, and then I'm like that middle ground is kind of tricky. So when I notice like, oh, I'm floating up, I'm like, I'll drop my legs a bit, and then I come back down again.
Yep. So you done good by holding us here, but then see how you can see the whole arm kind of started pushing forward.
Yep.
So really keep thinking about flying with the body rather than trying to hold that tension with the arm. Because here when you docked first, it was good. Just keep flying that rather than that push there. And that push is kind of what started moving us around the sky a bit.
Yeah.
So we may have actually been moving. Nellie may not have been moving too much.
Right.
And then she's orbited a bit, but we've got pushed in.
Oh, okay.
Rather than having that strong hand.
Yep.
So yeah, you can see she's now flying nice and smooth, but you're kind of wobbling a bit.
Yep.
So don't think too much about position, and you have to hold the position.
Yep.
Even if your arms are a bit wider rather than forwards, because you can see now your legs are maxed out, arms are maxed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just speed up.
Okay.
And that way, if you can see, we can speed up because we got range.
Yeah.
Because he's maxed out down low.
Yeah.
Nellie's naturally, because she's smaller, she's just going to have to fly a bit faster.
Okay.
And that otherwise, it's going to be hard because now she's trying to max out as she's coming to dock. So if you have that there, Nellie, and you're coming in like this, see how the natural thing, as you're coming closer, watch what happens with the chin and the shoulders. See how it starts coming forward? So that's driving you more. So if you feel like you're coming forward, try and pull the chin back, and that's going to pull the shoulders back. So that will make you go back that way. So this part here, either this part on the chin back that way, and that'll concave the shoulders a bit and push you back the other way, and that way the arms won't be as back behind. But good discipline of not panicking. Bit of a pop off. Yeah, so that way you won't present as much there on the belly if you accelerate and speed up into it. Just pull that back a little. If you need to, use your legs as in wider, I'd say, Ollie.
Yeah.
Or you can go on your back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And pop up that way.
It was for me. A lot of it was cogs turning. I knew I still had range, but I was finding that place between Daffy and shelf. And then once I felt comfortable in shelf, I was about to start popping up.
Yeah, because you can see you're not losing height or anything.
Yeah, I was like, I just needed to stretch out, give it a bit more legs. I would have had a little bit more range.
Yeah, you're not sinking out. You're maintaining level and all that. So that tells me if you were on level, it would have been sweet for you.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Alright, so Nellie, you want to think more about your legs on the vertical part, control with the chin. Victor, you want to think about those arms and not having as much out, so kind of more chilled. You already know how to fly that same thing I'm telling you, is just slowing that mind down and going, not trying to hold the position, but okay, I can relax and fly more.
Okay.
And then yours would be just a little bit more onto it in the beginning, Ollie. We're just trying to get into that position. Even you can see here how the arms are a bit down. So just, as you said, cogs ticking. Hopefully after the warm-up jump, then it should be a bit easier.
Yeah.
So good work staying out wide and not rushing and coming in, because you're better off just trying to get that level rather than trying to just rush straight in. So we'll speed that vertical up a little bit, just because I can see Victor's at max range, you're at kind of max range, and then unfortunately for you, Nellie, it's going to feel like it's a bit quicker, but that should allow you to release the arms a bit more.
Yeah, make me go quicker.
Yeah. Cool, sweet. Let's do that again. Work on those couple of little things, and we will slot Elle in with us. Yeah, so just a bit too much there on the exit there, Victor.
Yeah.
But on the belly of the next one, you just go on the guts.
Yeah. That was a kind of tricky exit to wrap my head around.
It's a very tricky exit, yeah.
Okay, give it a go. I actually was really happy with it, because I was like, that went a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, so your flying position here is quite good. Just try to keep maintaining that off on, rather than now you can see that tension comes in the arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there. But it's off and on, still tense, off, off. So the more you do it, the more that'll get rid of. That will disappear.
Yeah, okay. I always have like the problem in Daffy that I get a bit of a carve on, which is like why I generally try to fly shelf in the sky more.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of shelf in the tunnel. But like, as soon as I go into Daffy in the sky, I do something with one of my legs that just always keeps driving me to the left.
Yeah, you could be pulling the back leg back like this.
Yeah, I think so.
So trying to think about lifting that up and then having.
Yeah, okay.
Sweet, we can gear up.
Cool.